Good morning. Dale and I are working on the message for Sunday, May 24th, and right now we're in Williamsburg, Virginia, sheltering in place, and we've been putting together a puzzle. And as I was looking at the puzzle, all of these messages started coming to me. During the past 6, 7, 8 weeks, we've been seeking God and saying, what are you saying right now? What are you saying to your church? What are you saying to people? There are so many voices right now. Which ones do you listen to? I want to know what God is saying. And what became very clear to me is that God gives us all pieces of the puzzle. When Miriam and Aaron were mad at Moses, they said, hasn't the Lord spoken through us and not just Moses? And God said to them, when a prophet is among you, I reveal myself to him in visions. I speak to him in dreams. But this is not true of my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face, clearly and not in riddles. I would love to have a face-to-face relationship with the Lord, where I knew clearly what he was saying. But at this point, sometimes he just gives us pictures. And each puzzle piece makes up the whole. For instance, I have this piece of the puzzle with these birds and this tree. And I have a picture that is so clear. I have a picture right here that is so clear of this bird. I know that I see this bird. I know this is something that I'm seeing. But I put it over here and it doesn't fit. Does that mean that what I am seeing is wrong? Maybe what I need is someone else's perspective. Maybe I need Dale to say, no, what you're seeing is right, but it goes over here. So in the same way, we each have pieces. We see things, but we need each other, and we need to look at what others are seeing to make the whole. This goes back to 1 Corinthians 13. The very famous love chapter. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and I have faith that can move mountains but have not love, I am nothing. To summarize, what I'm trying to say is that we're imperfect. We're trying to listen to God. We're trying to say this is what we believe God is saying, but they're pieces of the puzzle. Back to 1 Corinthians 13:9. We know in part and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. Again, look at the puzzle. If you're looking at it from the perspective of a child, let's say you have a 4-year-old, and their perspective is from here. They can see the puzzle, and what they see is true. However, as they grow, their perspective is going to change. So in the same way, we're in a place of imperfection, trying to see. Now we see, but a poor reflection is in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. So our prayer right now, Lord, is that you would show us what you're doing, that we could hear your voice, and that you would give us wisdom and discernment to know how it all fits together.